Actor Rob Riggle says, "I caught my wife spying on me." What is going on? Well, we're going to talk about it when we get back. I'm CLM II for withPower, the channel that helps find the power within you. Hey, happy Monday. We hope everyone out there had a great weekend. It was Father's Day weekend, and I want to wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day. I had a nice Father's Day weekend. Went out, got a little barbecue, got a few little presents. You know, us fathers, we don't really get great presents, but I got a few little presents that, we'll do. I have a son who's in his 30s now, so it's not like I'm out there hustling and bustling as a father. But some of you out there who have young children, happy Father's Day. I can say to you that I did see the Kevin Hart new picture, Fatherhood, on Netflix this weekend, and I will say to all of you out there, check it out. Kevin Hart did a fantastic job. This is a funny movie, but it's really, really serious, and it's just about a single father, a single dad has to raise his daughter, and he did a fantastic job. His co-stars did a great job. The young lady who played his daughter did an outstanding job, so I recommend it. It's on Netflix, and I say go check it out. So for all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. So in this week's segment, we're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about love with power. Now, what does that mean, love with power? Well, love. Individuals have different definitions of love, but one thing I can truly say that if you want to find love, or if you want love to find you, the first thing you have to do is love yourself. The issue with many relationships is that there's always an individual in a relationship who doesn't seem to love themselves as much as they love someone else. And when you love someone else more than you love yourself, you set yourself up for abuse. You set yourself up for mistrust. You set yourself up for all types of cheating, lying, infidelity. And why is that? Because you love them more than you love yourself, and you take all types of abuse, and you take all types of junk, and you do things that's out of character. Love, strong word. So I say to you, love with power, and the power has to be within you to first love yourself. And when you love yourself, then you can allow someone else to love you just as much, and then you will love someone else. Hope that makes sense. So in today's segment, we're going to talk about some relationship situations. And the first one we want to discuss is, of course, actor, comedian Rob Riggle. Now, for those of you who don't know Rob Riggle, here's a picture of him and his wife. They are now getting a divorce after 21 years of marriage. But the strangest thing has happened. Rob Riggle discovered his wife was spying on him. Now, he's living in one home. She's living in the main home with his two children. And Rob was finding some crazy things was happening around his home. One, he found out that $28,000 that he had in the house for emergencies was missing. How did it go missing? He also found out that things that he was saying in private in his home was actually being circulated throughout the media, throughout the neighborhood. People knew things that he knew he didn't tell anybody else. So what was going on? Well, what happened is that Rob discovered that his wife or ex-wife to be had actually planted a camera in his home. You see, she had a key to the second house, and she was going there while he wasn't there, and she planted a small camera inside the smoke detector. And he knew something was up, so what he decided to do to find out what was going on is that he planted some gossip that wasn't true. He just made stuff up and he started talking about it, and come to find out, it hit the streets. And when it hit the streets, he realized his home was bugged. He had someone come in and do a sweep, and they found a camera in the smoke detector. And come to find out, it's 10,000 videos on that small little camera. And one of the videos show his ex-wife actually planting the video in the smoke detector. And also another video shows her on the floor in their home, or in his home, counting money. And it looks like that's the $28,000 that she says she doesn't know anything about it. So what's going on? Well, she decided to spy on her soon-to-be ex-husband, and she got caught. She actually got caught. So I put the link to that story in the description, and really funny story. We'll be hearing more about that. For those of you who don't know Rob Riggle, he's always on. He's on the NFL shows. He's now a co-host on a show on television called Holy Moly, which I love. It's about miniature golf. Created by Stephen Curry, and he's one of the co-hosts. Really funny guy. You definitely have seen him around. I know he's been in some movies, so you definitely know Rob Riggle. He used to also be in Modern Family. He was one of the real estate agents in Modern Family. So go check him out. I love the guy. But let me tell you something. Love and relationships. Evidently, this woman, she's really going through some tough times when she had to plant a bug in her soon-to-be ex-husband's house and steal money from him. That's really, really rough. Well, here's our second story, and I heard this story. I believe it was a Strawberry Letter Steve Harvey show. I love those Strawberry Letters. So check this out. Husband and wife work in a high school, and the wife is found cheating with the track coach of the high school in her car on high school premises. So this is just crazy. She's found cheating, right? So now you have the cheating wife, the husband, and the track coach all working in the same high school. So the track coach decides to transfer to another school, which is a smart idea. He says, let me get out of this situation. Let me get out of here. He transfers to another school. The cheating wife decides that she wants to be with the track coach, so she divorces her husband. Now they're divorced. They still work at the same school. He moves on. He goes and he finds him another lady. She moves on. She goes and she actually marries the track coach. All right, that's where you want it. All's well, right? Everything is going good. Here's what happens. Something must not be going good with her and the track coach, because she decides that she wants to get back with her ex-husband. So what does she do? One day the ex-husband is in his classroom, and in comes the ex-wife. She disturbs his classroom. She wants to talk. So after school, they have a conversation. She starts manipulating him, and all of a sudden, she gets him to start remembering how it used to be, and boom, he falls for it like us dumb men always do, and he winds up having sex with her in a closet in the school or something like that. Okay, he winds up having sex with her. She comes back some weeks later and she says she's pregnant. She wants to come home and she's pregnant. Now, he has a new girl and he really likes this new girl and he wants to marry her. The ex-wife, is still already married to the track coach. So what's going on? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, here's a great thing. The ex-husband loves himself more than he loves her, which is great because he's refusing to to take her back, because it can all be a ruse. She's trying to claim that the baby is his, where the baby may be her new husband, the track coach. So she's just playing these games, but he is refusing to go back, which is the smart thing to do. Don't go back. Okay, you hit it. Now, he's going through a dilemma because he doesn't know whether he should tell his fiance, his new girlfriend, that he cheated with his ex-wife. And I agree with Steve Harvey when he says, keep your damn mouth shut. Don't say nothing. It never happened. You know, this ex-wife is trying to play him. She's trying to mess up your life. You don't say anything. Make her prove that the baby belongs to you. When she's able to prove it and bring it out, you know, let her new husband know what she did. Let it come out. You know, she'll have to figure out a way to do a DNA test and make sure that that baby belongs to her ex-husband. But until all that happens, you keep quiet. You don't know what she's talking about. She's crazy, because she definitely don't love herself more than she loves everybody else. She's just, you know, she put herself in a crazy situation. So that's one of the crazy stories that I've ever heard. And this guy, the ex-husband, you need to leave her alone, because if she's able to be caught cheating at the school with the track coach, then she comes into your classroom and later on convinces you to have sex with her in the closet in the school, you know she doesn't care anything about herself. You need to get away from her as soon as possible. So let me know what you guys think out there. You know, put something in the comments if you've ever heard of a crazy story like this before. But it happens. You know, I know it happens. A lot of people will, you know, regret leaving situations and want to get back. You know, me in my own life, I've gone back a couple of times and it never works out. It never works out when you go back. You may go back because you may be reminiscing about something that happened in the past and you go back. It never, ever works out. It hasn't worked out for me. I don't know too many people it has worked out for. If it's worked out for you out there, let us know in the comments where you've left. Crazy situation, you've gone back, and it's worked out. I've never seen it work. It hasn't worked for me in my lifetime, and I've been around for a long time. Over 50 years I've been around. It's never worked for me. Been in different relationships. All right? Let me know what you think. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that with those two stories, and I will see you next week.